Today is Tuesday, September the 10th, 2024. In April of 2018, I took my 1996 Acura SLX. They only made this vehicle from 1996 to 1999. To River City Powder Coating, which is now the workshop. The owner named Dan told me that it would take 3 months to do a modification to the engine. Now, when I first bought the engine to him, I had already been scammed by another mechanic down in Rayford. I bought an engine from LKQ to put in my Acura, and that particular shop put that engine in their Isuzu instead of putting it in my car, and they put his engine in my car, my Acura, which is an SUV, it's not a car. So I took it to Dan at River City Powder Coating and I said, hey man, let me get another Acura engine put in it. He suggested, hey, let's do a GM swap. He showed me a Miata that he had put a Corvette engine in it. He also showed me a Jeep that he had put a GM engine in it, 6.0. And they both drove well. They both was good vehicles. They actually used to race the Miatas and Mazda Miata with the Corvette engine in it. So the guy knew what he was doing. And besides that, he had been working on my Mercedes and other cars, and I have sent him plenty of people since 7 years prior to this. So I never really had an issue with him. Whenever I bring something to him, he did my powder coating on my Mercedes rims, on my Volkswagen, on different vehicles through the years, and never had no issues. Well, when I drove the car to him, I asked him what could he do, how much would it be. He gave me a price of, I want to say it was $4,500. He said, I'm going to need half up front. So I gave him $2,900 up front. He advised me that it would take 3 months. I told him, Dan, don't mess me over, man, because you know what I just left. You the one pulled the engine. You the one showed me where the guy in the other shop had got a grill or whatever, the carving tool, and carved the VIN them out. So don't do this to me. He's like, no, man, you like a brother to me. I'm not going to do that to you. It'll be ready in 3 months. Well, that was August of 2018. It's now September 2024. So you got 6 years and 4 or 5 months. And for the past 6 years and 4 or 5 months, I probably done drove to the shop at least 50 times. At one time, you was able to go to the shop, go in the shop. Now you can't even go inside the shop. You have the doors locked. My vehicle stayed outside for almost a year. Well, first he took the engine and transmission out. And then he did some modification, like he was really working on his vehicle. Then all of a sudden he put it in a position where the whole front is missing, a whole lot of the inside been busted up. So through the years, wear and tear on the clear coat, peeling, other vehicles done damage it. Not only that, it just wasn't worked on. He make the same excuses over and over again. It's the same thing. It's like a repeat every year. It's not going to go into you and your daughter anniversary. It's not going to go into y'all birthday. And the reason why I had this done to my vehicle is because my daughter was, she died from leukemia at the age of 11. And she loved this vehicle. She actually loved this vehicle. It meant the world to her. And I used to have her in my lap while she tried to drive. And she used to get in there and play her favorite song on the 12 chains of CD player. So I said to myself, one day I'm going to, redo this vehicle in honor of my deceased daughter. Because it's a memory. It's sentimental. It means more to me than any vehicle that I have. So he was like, man, you know, I know the story. I'm definitely gonna look out for you, man. I'm gonna have it ready. Well, it's been going on for 6 years and 4 or 5 months. So what you're gonna hear next is different conversation that I had with him. One of them is a conversation in 2019 when it was a year had passed, and I had been back and forth to the shop at least 15 times. And it's basically, I have other recording where I asked him did he mind if I record? And of course he said he didn't mind. But it's through the years the same conversation. I'm not going to play all of them, but I'm going to play some of them. So I just need someone to tell me what to do. Everybody said, well, go get your vehicle, where I can't, because he done bust out the floorboard. He done put a different module in it, or ECU or whatever they call it. He done did so much modification that nobody else would want to touch it. You know, so the only thing I know to do is take him to court. But even that costs money. So y'all determine that if anybody knows something or someone that can help me with this, just contact me. Leave a message. And here we go.